They're here, the first ever Xbox handhelds, and we're lucky enough not to just get our hands on the ROG Xbox Ally X, but we also got our hands on the ROG Xbox Ally. Stay tuned as we unbox them and start them up side by side. Now let's start by unboxing the ROG Xbox Ally X. This is the most powerful variant of the two handhelds and comes in black. Now these awesome little devices are Windows PCs in a handheld format. This is the first time that the Xbox team have ever got their hands on Windows and are able to prioritize gaming first. If we start by removing the stickers to open the Ally X, here it is, and as you can see, it's got instructions where to plug it in, where to power on, and you can see those buttons and the thumbsticks just poking through this top. And we're going to fold that over and reveal that awesome device right there, and we've got a pull tab just to pull it out. I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to put it directly in front of me here. Then in here, you've got instructions, and then you've got your power brick just in here as well. I'm going to pop that just next to it right now. And we've got the rest of our power cable. Just in the top of the box right here, if you open that, you've got the ROG stand that you can stand it in just to store it as well. I'm going to move it out of the way just here. Oh, and there we have it. That is one cool looking device. Look at that. So just on the top, you've got your power button right here, look. You've got your volume rocker. You've got your micro SD slot here for expansion. Then you've got your Thunderbolt port just in here as well. Your 40GB transfer, your USB-C. And it's a really nice weight. The box, when you get it, the box is quite heavy. It's deceptive. When you get it, it's actually really quite light. This is going to be really easy to use. It's going to be really, really comfortable as well. If we look at the device, we've got everything we would expect here from an Xbox device. You've got that A, B, X, and Y button. You've got the thumbsticks laid out like you would expect from an Xbox controller. You've got that D-pad, which is nice. This feels so much like an Xbox controller, which obviously it was designed with that in mind. So if you're used to using an Xbox controller, that familiarity is really going to be there. You've got that dedicated Xbox button as well. And then I love the fact you've got the M1 and M2 buttons on the back. So you've got the triggers that you'd expect from your Xbox controller, and you've got those extra pads on the back, a bit like the Elite Series 2 controller. This feels really, really premium, and the attention to detail on this is absolutely incredible. And the little ROG details on it are phenomenal. Now let's open the ROG Xbox Ally. This is the white version, and I was lucky enough to be able to see both of these before this unboxing video. Now I must say I'm a huge fan of the white handheld. The ROG Xbox Ally X and the ROG Xbox Ally do have some slight differences in specification, which we will go through in a moment. I must say I love the contrast of this box, and the process to get into this is exactly the same as the box for the Xbox Ally X. So we're going to have to get these stickers off. Now these stickers are nice and secure. They really are designed to keep this intact. So stickers off. I'm going to start by sliding this off. And then again, we've got the cover, which we're just going to pop out of the way. And then you've got the stickers on the side of these as well. And then if we flip this over, we should now be able to access the ROG Xbox Ally. So as we open this up, I can already see the inside of the box is contrast black, which looks really, really cool. And then you've got that white cover on the top, which talks about to plug in, to power on. This is really, really cool. The contrast between the black and the white, it keeps that sort of Xbox tradition of having black and white consoles with Gen 9 consoles. So we're going to flip this over, and there we have the white version, the ROG Xbox Ally. And again, it's got that nice cover on it to keep it protected. And we're just going to pop that just down in front of it at the moment. And then in there, we've got the same things you'd expect. So you've got your instructions in there as well. So all of your manuals, your warranty and things like that. We've then got the power brick here as well, and that power cable also. So we can pop that down and out of the way. Now this one is slightly lighter than the ROG Xbox Ally X, and it's marginal, but you can feel it slightly. To look at it, other than it being white, it looks identical. And you've got the same sort of things that you'd expect. It's the same layout as the ROG Xbox Ally X. You've got that power button on the top, you've got that micro SD on the top, you've got your rocker switch for the volume, and then the biggest difference here is you've got two USB-Cs rather than a fast transfer like you've got on the ROG Ally X. You've then still got those same buttons. You've got the traditional coloured Xbox A, B, X and Y. And you've got the thumbsticks and the D-pad as well. And then because the Xbox button is white, you've got slightly more contrast with the greys on the buttons as well. You've still got those top triggers and bumpers. And then on the back, you've also got that M1 and M2 switch on the back as well. This is a really, really cool looking device. And then you've got that Republic of Gamers streak along the back as well. And the logo in the vent here as well. Now, it's really faint to see, but actually you've also got that detail of the really small letters that spell ROG and Xbox on here as well. And then you've got that white contrast stand, and it stands nicely. So you haven't got to leave it lay flat if you don't want to. Also, let's have a look at these side by side to see what they look like next to each other. No matter which device you look at, they're both going to have a 7-inch 1080p screen with 500 nits of brightness at 16:9. They also have 120Hz refresh rate and come with the AMD FreeSync Premium, which is for your variable refresh rate, and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus with anti-reflection. The buttons you expect, like A, B, X and Y, your thumbsticks and your D-pad, are the same on both devices. They both also have a fingerprint scanner in the power button. Both of these devices are running Windows 11 Home, but thanks to the Xbox team, both devices power directly into the Xbox full screen experience for dedicated gaming. They also both have cross progression, meaning that you could start a game on your Xbox or your PC and continue on your handheld. Now, the great thing about these is they have access to games from multiple different sources. Now, being an Xbox handheld, you have the Xbox app on here, where you can play games that you've purchased through Xbox or the Microsoft Store, or games directly from Game Pass. You can also play games from other PC stores like Steam as well. And then you've got the game bar experience. You've got the Xbox button for quick access tools and customizable widgets as well. You can simply just hold the Xbox button to navigate all the open apps. Now that's sort of where the similarities end. They look the same, but they are both running slightly different packages inside. All your main buttons are the same, except on the Xbox Ally X you get impulse triggers for enhanced comfort. You also get the AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor, 24GB of LPDDR5 memory, and 1TB of M.2 SS storage. The ROG Ally X also gets one Type 4 USB-C with DisplayPort 2.1 and Power Delivery 3.0, and it's also Thunderbolt 4 compatible. Then you've got a USB-C Type 2, which you can use as the DisplayPort or for power, a micro SD card reader, which is UHS 2, and a 3.5mm audio jack. With the ROG Xbox Ally X, you have a slightly bigger battery. You get an 80 watt-hour battery. Because of the differences with the battery and the other things in the device, it is the slightly weightier of the two devices, weighing in at 715 grams. Now, when I say slightly, it is only slightly. Then when you look at the ROG Xbox Ally, you then have left and right Hall effect analog triggers. Inside it has the AMD Ryzen Z2A processor, 16GB of LPDDR5 memory, 512GB of M.2 storage, and then you get two USB-C Type 2s, which include DisplayPort 1.4, Power Delivery 3.0. You then get the UHS 2 micro SD card reader and a 3.5mm combo audio jack. Battery wise, in the ROG Xbox Ally, you get a 60 watt-hour battery, and because of the differences with the battery and the other things inside, the ROG Xbox Ally is slightly lighter at 670 grams. So as I said previously, the weight between the two is only very slight. Now let's get both of these devices up and running. And while we're doing that, it's a good time to talk about Game Pass. As you're playing games on the go, Game Pass is a great addition to a handheld device like the ROG Xbox Ally X and Xbox Ally. There's now 3 tiers of Game Pass available. You have Game Pass Essentials, which gives you 50 games for console, PC, and supported devices. You can stream games, including games you already own. With Essentials, you get online console multiplayer, and you can earn up to 25,000 points for rewards in the store. You also get in-game benefits for games like League of Legends and Call of Duty Warzone. Then you have Game Pass Premium, which really is a good addition to the Xbox ROG series. You get over 200 plus games on Xbox consoles, PC, and supported devices like the ROG Xbox Ally X and Xbox Ally, and you get new Xbox titles published within the first 12 months of launch. You can stream games with shorter wait times, including games you already own. You get those in-game benefits for games like League of Legends and Call of Duty Warzone, online console multiplayer, and you can earn up to 50,000 reward points in a year in store. Now this tier is going to give you a wider range of games you can play directly from your handheld device. Then if you want to play all of the latest day one releases, the day they release, and you want to play all of the Call of Duty titles, we have Game Pass Ultimate, which includes 400 plus games on Xbox console, PC, and supported devices like the ROG Xbox Ally X and ROG Xbox Ally. It includes EA Play, Ubisoft Plus Classics, and Fortnite Crew, which joins Ultimate in November. As well, you can stream games at the best quality with the shortest wait times, including games you already own. You can earn up to 100,000 reward points in a year, and you still get the game benefits for games like League of Legends and Call of Duty Warzone. It also includes console online multiplayer. Now this is the tier that I would pick because I want to be able to play Ninja Gaiden 4 the minute it releases directly from my ROG. There's been a few big releases for Xbox this year already, with games like Gears of War Reloaded, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, and then we're going to see Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Outer Worlds 2 release before the end of this year as well. With Ultimate, I can play all of these games straight away without missing a beat, and I don't even have to be at home to do it because I can play it on the go with my ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X. Now, the great thing about having a Game Pass subscription is you can play these games by downloading them directly to your device, or if you want to test them out, you can test them via the cloud without committing to taking up space on your device. You can stream these games directly to see if you like them before committing to download. Now both devices are up and running, you can see that we have Gears of War Reloaded running on the Xbox ROG Ally. Now this is a title that's released fairly recently, and this is running at about 60 frames per second at 720p. So you can still play those newer titles on the ROG Xbox Ally. This isn't an experience that you're going to miss out on those latest titles. With the ROG Xbox Ally X, you'll just be able to play those titles at a little bit higher fidelity with 1080p. So these will both run the same sorts of games, and like I said, with the Game Pass options, sometimes you don't even need to download them directly to the device. You can just cloud game your favorite games directly to the device. Now, if we unlock one of these, the first thing that's opened is it's taken me straight into the Xbox app, where I can see my profile, my home. I can jump straight back into games as well from here. This is a great experience. I haven't seen any of the Windows infrastructure, but I know it's there if I want it or if I need it. With that in mind, just at the top, you've got your Xbox button here. That's your game bar button. And right there, I can see some of the other stores that I can download games from. I can also switch things like my mic on, change the brightness of my device, all the things you would expect from a traditional PC. I can see all of my friend list in here, control all of my audio controls, capture. It does everything you'd expect Game Bar to do on your gaming PC, just on a handheld device. Next to the Xbox button, we have that Armory Crate button as well. And in here is where we can tailor things like performance. We can have it in a Windows mode, silent, performance, or a turbo mode, so we get a little bit more power and battery consumption from each mode depending on which one we pick. In here you can fully customize how you want your device to work, whether you want an FPS limiter on or off, if you want to see what fidelity that it's running out and frame rates with your real-time monitor. You can also show Windows directly from here as well. So as you can see, it's got all the things I would expect from a Windows 11 device. I've got Edge browser in there, I have Store, I also have Copilot directly in there as well. You even have those Windows 11 features like Click to Do or improved Windows search as well. So I'm going to push the Armory Crate and I'm going to go back into gaming. Just at the top, we have the library button, so it will take us straight into the games that we want to play. And then you have those traditional Xbox buttons. You've got your start and select button here as well. This really does feel like an Xbox controller, just with a nice 1080p screen in between. And it really is a smooth experience. So having played with both of these for a little while, I can actually say I'd be happy with absolutely either of these. I have been really impressed by the internal speakers of these devices as well, as they are nice and loud, and they are really quite clear. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop us a like. And I look forward to reading your comments and thoughts on the ROG Xbox series. If you're interested in more videos like this, please do subscribe, and I will see you soon for more videos. Ciao.